I like to think that my role is important. I'm the one who's in the end is responsible for how well Heroic is doing. So for me it's really important to have a great team around me and to be able to support that team in the best possible way. Hi, my name is Oliver Valsgaard and I'm the Director of Esports at Heroic. So my work in Heroic, I don't have an esports background. I'm educated as an engineer. When I joined Heroic, what I thought was really important was to really build a framework to make sure that the team can really focus on what is the most important to actually perform the best possible way. And one of the areas that we work on here is processes and structure. Here we have the head of performance, Kasper Straube, who is actually the one who's implementing all these kind of things when he's on a day-to-day basis.
Structure is extremely important in esports, and I think it's something that will grow a lot in the future as some people apply structure and will get a lot of success by doing it. The reason for us to work with structure is to be able to maintain a high level. One thing that I work a lot with structure is, for example, around the game day. How do we want to approach it so that we can approach it in the same manner every time that we do it? So there are as little surprises as possible for the players.
Then we have the in-game things that we focus on as another topic. And that is obviously where we have people like Xizt and Sheddan that comes in with their experience and really builds that up.
Before I started coaching, I had a pretty successful playing career, both from 1.6 and later CSGO. I was the in-game leader for the majority of my time. Being the in-game leader when I was playing has helped me a lot, transitioning into the coach. Something that's really important when you're a head coach is how you plan your practice and how you structure the practice so you get the most effective training sessions as possible. I think before we would just practice to practice basically. We would go on autopilot most of the time, and now we always try to have a few goals every practice day.
I have a part in planning the season, but I'm not taking decisions on my own. I think it's extremely important that when we plan, we get to talk to the different, you can call them experts on the field. So let's say we want to plan our pre-season. I think it's extremely important to speak to our head coach Xizt and our assistant coach Sheddan, but also at the same time be aware of the players' needs and what they wish for, and taking all that into consideration, then you'll be able to come up with a good plan on how you should work in the preseason, for example.
I think we all push each other to be better. I feel like me and Rickard Xizt, we always discuss new things, what we can do for practice, what we can do to change to make the players perform better. Because it's very easy to, when it's hectic and it's new season, it's very easy to focus in on just one thing and then forget the other things. And I think we're all helping each other to be better and to perform at our best. And I feel also the efficiency of the coaching staff is very, very strong because of the structure that we have set in.
We want to focus on both getting some exercise. We want to have a good regimen when it comes to nutrition and food. And then we also want to make sure that to perform at the highest level all the time, we actually do some treatments to make sure that we don't get injuries. So these kind of things. And then the final thing is the mental side, which is becoming, I think, increasingly a bigger part of esports, where you have such a tight schedule and there's so much pressure to perform. And this is really the area that we have Lasse working with us today.
Og I har niveau til at vinde den her kamp. Som Kasper siger, tro på det. Fordi
well, my work with the boys is obviously a lot of individual talks, trying to help them evolve more as human beings and also obviously as CSGO players. But also we do a lot of group talks because we believe that the team chemistry and the fact that we're playing as a team all the time, that will help us get to where we want. So for us to succeed, then we need to be a team and a team with a big T. And what's important for the players is how they prepare and how they play, so that kind of liberates energy for what's important for the players. So obviously we put a lot of effort into the group talks as well. Not only me, but also some of the other guys in the team behind the team.